Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud, and it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Let me turn off my speaker here. Now, if you hear people making noise in the background, y'all know people have been sent to my home to kill me every damn day. Every day and every night. Every day and every night, I literally have had people climbing up the side of my wall and all around my house trying to kill me. Seriously. Now, I know you all noticed, just as of recently, I seem to have been in the view of the camera a lot. And it might even seem like I've been doing that intentionally. And the truth is, yes, that's exactly what I've been doing. Me being visible in my camera, even right now today, is with deliberate intention. And after today, I won't be able to be seen in the camera any longer. I was guided spiritually and told to come into the camera on certain days with certain colors on, with my head wrapped up. And then they told me yesterday to come into the camera in regular clothes and without my head wrapping, with my head wrap off. And then today is the last day to be seen. I didn't want to come in the camera, and I don't like being on camera. I don't like pictures. I'm not on social media. And that's the reason why my back is always facing to the camera. And even when I was instructed to come on camera, uh, I just, for a short time, walking in and walking back out. But that's actually the reason I'm doing that is because there's certain litigation in court going on that has something to do with identity theft. It has something to do with my family telling people that I died or that I was sickly in order to get a judge to give them more time to kill me. Okay. And if they think that I'm half dead on my deathbed and they're not sure who's on this platform doing readings, the judge might keep on giving my family more and more time to try to kill me. So the reason that for the past few days I've been coming on camera like I've been coming on, it's for a little bit of visibility, because some of the criminal judges that's been working with my family to kill me, they have been giving more time. They've been giving more time because I've had people being manipulative, saying, she's almost dead. She's almost dead. Bitch, I'm not going to die. You're going to die before I will. Okay. But that's the reason I've come on the camera. And yesterday I was told to come on the camera without my head wrapping on, specifically on purpose. When you take a passport picture, they need to see your hairline. They need to see your whole face and everything. You understand? So me being seen in the camera over the past few days was actually deliberate. And I was already aware that Angela Broxton, she's a Virgo, she grew up with my child's father. My child's father, Angela Broxton from Northwest Washington, D.C., Lysanda Donnelly, and my family members, they all put a contract and a hit on my life to have me killed. And they've been trying to make me disappear completely. And they damn near had people thinking I was dead until I started this tarot card channel. And now one thing they did not want is for me to be seen, like my face in person, to see that I'm healthy, I'm vibrant, there's nothing wrong with me. Whatever lie they told about me, I'm nowhere near death, and it'll never happen. I don't care how many practitioners, high priestess they pay. And a lot of that too is because of Elon Musk also trying to cover his ass for how they set me up and had me injected in the side of my head with that Neuralink thing. Elon Musk financed a South American high priest or high priestess that was supposed to kill me, I guess. The person that like the middleman is Angela Broxton from Northwest DC, 12th Street. Okay. They sent people to my home last night to both use energy weapons on me. And it wasn't even last night. It was immediately after I finished this reading yesterday, and I came online and I showed my face and I took off my head wrap. So, and even before I started the reading, when I was combing my hair in the mirror, of course, I was tapped by my guides, and they told me that my sister and Angela Broxton both, they saw me through a camera doing my hair and getting ready to come online. And all of them immediately started orchestrating a spiritual attack against me. And that attack did not even start until close to the end of the reading. And from the end of the reading moving forward, that's when they started hitting me with energy weapons. Child, they was doing their absolute very best yesterday to kill me because I came online. Trust me, y'all. It's not, it don't got nothing to do with no vanity or wanting to be seen or nothing like that with me. I don't like cameras. I live a very private life, and I don't like be sitting in the picture. My back is always to the camera, okay, for a reason. But I think that they were hoping I would stay invisible and continue to try to kill me. And they punished me yesterday. They punished me yesterday for literally coming and showing my face online. So I did it again today, and I don't like being on camera again, but I've showed myself online again today, once more to show who I am because my sister did identity theft. Oh yeah, I know that. What my sister did identity theft, okay, and anyone can clearly see that my sister is not me, okay, and she's not the only one that did identity theft with my name. Again, I do not like the camera. I do not like coming online. I do not like anyone to see what I look like. I don't like any of that. But I was divinely guided to come on camera on purpose. So all that walking back and forth, if somebody was like, "Oh, she's just trying to be seen in the camera," sweetheart, you're right. I was trying to be seen in the camera on purpose, but not directly where I'm facing the camera and doing a reading like other readers do it in their face. Yes, I am camera shy, and no, I did not want to be in the camera. I would rather remain private, but I was guided to do it just for these last few days, and it has something to do with these people and them trying to kill me. So, again, yesterday I came on camera and they immediately attacked me all night long with energy weapons, death spell after death spell, all night long. It was, again, with the death spells and the energy weapons, even into this morning. Right now, if I go outside my house right now, there are several men out there. There's one man out there that is there to tell the other people in my entire community here that it's over. Someone is under judgment right now that was trying to find a way to illegally bring me back to America so that they could try to trap me in some kind of a way. That person is a liar and they're under judgment right now. And I have somebody outside of my house right now that's telling all these other men and women that are coming to my house right now in real time to stop attacking me spiritually, throwing cats over my damn wall and all the other mess going on. You could probably hear them in the background. But this quiet village, literally, that I live in here, and when I say village, I'm just talking about what it's called. It's a community, a house, a neighborhood. Okay, it's like village, sector, city, like that. The way it's titled, like basically labeling the neighborhood like we have area codes. Okay, but I've had people coming, climbing my damn walls all the way around my house in an otherwise quiet community. Ever since I've come here on the daily, dozens and dozens of them throwing spell work at me constantly coming to my home. And like now, where this was quiet when I moved here, I can have between 5, 10, and 20 people all sitting outside my gate. Some to tell them, "Well, go away, leave her alone." Others waiting to throw more magic at me, and others just excited because there's something exciting going on here, and everybody's gathering around my house, and it don't make no damn sense. I'm like, all I wanted to do, and I'm sorry to be venting like this, collective, but I know anybody in my collective going through anything similar to what I'm going through right now, I know you can feel me, because it's like I'm just one person. It's really not that serious. I'm not that serious. If I had enough money to just move to Alaska, Cape Verde, or just move somewhere in an isolated, quiet neighborhood and end my tarot card reading channel because I'm filthy rich now. Not that I don't like doing it, but I would prefer to just disappear. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm going to do a reading. I'm going to pull some energy. But I'm talking to my collective real quick, telling you, you're not going to see me again after today on camera. Today's the last day I'm doing this. But I just wanted you to know, if it seemed like I was intentionally walking through the camera all of a sudden, like I was trying to be seen, I was actually trying to be seen. And I was too shy to sit directly in front of the camera and face the camera and do a reading. I'm too shy for that. I'm private. I'm sensitive. I'm very sensitive just to energy. But my guide said for court reasons, for identity theft reasons, for the reasons having to do with judges that were being lied to get more time, telling them that I died or I'm half dead, or if it's not really me. If it's not really me here doing the reading, it's somebody else calling herself QUAN Yin. No, my name is Naomi Sahai Wubu, not Jessie Newford Wubu. And if my sister has a channel somewhere where she's been duplicating me and my material, if Rita Drayton has been duplicating me, if anybody, Angela Broxton, if anybody has been fucking duplicating me in any way at all whatsoever, claiming to be me, any type of identity theft, whatever the fuck they got going on with their demon asses, I'm QUAN Yin right here. Hello, hi. This is me. I don't look at anything like my sister. This is me. Okay? All right. So that's the last time y'all gonna see me on camera. I'm not coming back on no more. Yeah. Because I know somebody was like, damn, she spent a lot of time in the camera all of a sudden. Before she wasn't. Damn, she took a head wrap off now. No, I did that for a reason. I did do that on purpose with intention. I did it because I was instructed to first wrap up my head on certain days and come on camera, and then take the wrap off my head to show what I wear my hair like and my face looks like. Okay? And that's for court, that's for judges, that's for anyone watching this that is involved in the case that I have going on right now with my family. Because these people have done everything in their power to isolate me, to say I'm dead, for my sister to say she was me, for people to try to say QUAN Yin is not who she's claiming to be related, blah, 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 blah. You can see me in the flesh here today. I am not AI or nothing like that. You can see who I am, who I'm related to. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm not sick. I'm not going to die no time soon. Nothing like that. Okay. Elon Musk, that goes for you too. Y'all heard how I ran my, y'all already heard, you ain't the only one trying to be the only one. Y'all heard how I ran my mouth about Elon Musk and about how he experimented on so many black women. All women he's experimented on, I'm sure, from other races, but I'm talking about the black women, including myself, that he paid our family members to block our money, our inheritance, any money we had coming, block our career, gang stalk, isolate us, so that he could use us to experiment with that Neuralink. And that's just what my family did. They set me up to be injected, and they thought that I was going to die. And they promised Elon Musk that I would die, so he wouldn't have to worry about it coming back on him. And I happened to be alive, and I happened to live through everything they tried to do to me. And they tried to kill me while I was leaving Georgia. They tried their best to kill me while I was leaving Georgia, escaping Georgia. And I cursed that whole damn community, and I spit on the ground, and I was guided to even throw my shoes away when I got in the rental car and I left Georgia for good. I cursed that whole community that I was living in Georgia as I left. And I was instructed, don't even take your shoes with you with nothing from the ground in Georgia when I left. Yes, bitch. Curse their asses. Maybe that's why it's on fire now and the diseases are coming out. But I cursed the whole community that I left, just like I was told to. He's a program, possibly. You probably right. Yeah, Elon Musk is probably a program trying to keep something going for archons, because archons actually are a real thing. So let me go ahead and pull some energy, guys. I'm not going to keep talking about myself, but I just wanted to let y'all know they got so angry at me when I came online. They got so angry at me when I came online. My sister, Angela Broxton, Lysander Donnelly, that's my child's father, who signed a contract to kill me. Okay. And many others. And they tried to kill me, like I said, They even came to my house this morning. Again, the people that they paid and sent up here. And they threw a little bit of magic before they stopped. You know, it is what it is. Okay, let's jump in. Let's do some reading now because I'm getting touched. They want me to talk about some stuff. Do I need to even pull these, or do y'all want me to just pull cards? All right, Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages, please? Child, because I know I have the death card, fatality, ending, okay, a dark outcome, misfortune. Okay, we'll see in a minute. Yeah. It's Elon Musk behind trying to have me killed. It's Elon Musk. I'm dead serious. But Angela Broxton, she is one of his NPCs. She's from Northwest DC. She grew up with my child's father on 12th and Rittenhouse. Intuitive Goddess Latoya 333. Intuitive Goddess Latoya 333. She has a Willie Lynch, a serious Willie Lynch complex, along with some of my child's father's family members, and some people from the community that I once lived in. So that plays a huge part in it too. The Willie Lynch issue, you know, at hand, with a couple of people in my child's father's family and from the community I was living in there. So I know them wanting me dead and expecting me to be dead by now. And then to see me come online still in good health, still happy, still strong. I know it triggered them so badly that they had to attack me like yesterday. They had to come for me. There's no way in hell. The minute they saw me getting ready to come online yesterday, they started attacking. The minute they saw me, I pulled cards. It was my sister, Angela Broxton, Intuitive Goddess Latoya 333, Northwest DC, 12th Street in Rittenhouse. My sister, Jessie Newford Woo, and a couple of others, a Capricorn. And all of them was like, hurry up. I don't believe she's going to come in the camera. Hurry up. And they thought they was punishing me. The only reason I came back on today, because I had no intentions of coming back on today, but the only reason I came back into the camera once again today is because they thought that they was punishing me, I guess, yesterday for showing my face in the camera. Because they thought that they was punishing me for showing my face in the camera yesterday is why I had to come into the camera one more time today. But after today, I won't be coming back in the camera anymore. Okay? It's a revolution. Oh, yeah, I know. It is a revolution. It absolutely is. And let me tell you, if Georgia is cursed right now, anybody that's in the upright, that's in Georgia, they said in the last days, even a poisonous snake is you're going to be able to eat poison and it will not affect you. If you gotten bit by a poisonous snake, it's not going to affect you. If you drink poisonous water, it's not about where you're at. It's about the protection that you have. So it don't matter where you are whenever plagues and things start coming. If you have divine protection, it does not matter where you are and what's going on in that community, in that place. Because I know it's a lot of Georgia peaches. I know it's a lot of Southern belles and Georgia peaches. Y'all call yourself a peach. I met a couple of y'all. Just as sweet as can be. Yeah, it's a lot of good people in the upright. Very pure sisters, brothers and sisters in Georgia, men and women, good people, really good people, beautiful too, inside and out. But I'm talking about them dirty ass witches and warlocks. If a plague hits, it's not going to touch you. Not if you protect it. It's going to be living like y'all are living in two different places, child. Georgia peach. All right, what is the energy crown in this read? Holy Divine Spirit. Good gentleman. Oh, the death card came out twice. So y'all saw when I first pulled these cards, fatality came out. an ending, a dark, cold misfortune, a bad outcome. Good gentleman. There could be an older person like an advisor here, and then maybe there was a death or something came to an end, or something is coming to an end. Okay. So I don't know if somebody died or if something's coming to an end or someone's about to die. Living room. So maybe some people that are family or considered family might be in an intimate setting right now. And maybe they're having a meeting about someone that's either dying or dead, or getting ready to die or sick or something. I have living room, fatality, good gentleman. What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Love. Oh my. All right. Love. This might be about love or a partnership or something like that. I don't know. We gonna see. And theft in reverse. Okay. All right. We gonna see what's going on with the goings-ons today. Y'all wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it. Yes, you would. Because when I first moved here, when I first moved here, it was nobody around here. It's a lot of brand new homes. This is a development where they're building brand new homes. They're building a whole bunch of brand new homes over here. And there's barely anybody over here, like empty. It's a couple of people that have these homes, but most of these homes are brand new. And like nobody was over here. It was completely quiet and I was by myself. And like within a week of me moving in, here everybody came. And now I got a parade outside my house every day. Morning, noon, and night, I have a parade. And it's easier to see out here than it is like if you're living in America. Because in America, it's stores, corner stores, and, it's a lot. It can be typical for a lot of people to kind of be outside. But over here, where I'm at, it's like not a place where typically people just randomly gather. And I've got a whole crowd around my house, like literally. And I'm like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. It's so, it's so embarrassing. It's just so embarrassing, like to think that you're going somewhere to live where no one knows your identity, so you can get some peace and quiet after going through something that's horrendous and sad, hurt, heartbreak, painful, such as gang stalking for years, and moving to a whole nother country and thinking you're going to be able to sit in your home and reflect and heal and have some peace. And now you got 20 to 30 people, and young and old, all camped around you outside, chanting Mzungu, 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 and shaking your gate. Stop laughing. Y'all stop laughing. And throwing baby kittens over your gate and throwing death spells at you and broom riding witches peeking over your gate. Yay! And then when that's not going on, children are coming to watch, and sitting on the ground outside your house is a whole bunch of people, like a whole rack of people now that come to my house every day and sit right outside my gate for the show. Every day. This is where I came for quiet. This is where I came for peace and quiet. This is where I came to hide. This is where I came to just try to heal, recover, and live a quiet life. Imagine you go through all that trouble to relocate. You literally go through all that trouble to relocate, and then these assholes, Angela Broxton, okay, Francis Severin Foltso, Shaquana Denson, all these people that sold their souls and worked for the government, they continue the gang stalking to Africa, where I'm at, and tell my whole community that I'm a prostitute. Tell my whole community that I'm a prostitute that probably emptied out his bank account and ran off and something, and then have a meeting with them and put them on the payroll to start attacking me. It's a hard knock. Child, who said that? Hard knock life. Divine, but like, yeah, it's a hard knock life. Child, if I had billions of dollars, I would buy out a whole entire community in one of these countries and only rent, sell, or even give the houses to other people exactly like me, so that all my neighbors are exactly like me and healing like me, and so we could create our own small safe community. You understand? I told y'all, let me become a billionaire. I'm gonna make my own gated community, so ain't nobody coming into that damn community, into the gate where the homes are, except for the people that are in the same energy as me and the other targeted people. That's the best way to be, right? Yeah, that would be a paradise. Maybe it's not too far in the future. Imagine being able to escape, because every single person is someone that has gone through the same thing as you, that's being afflicted, gang stalked, chased, and everything. Imagine living in a gated community where every single person is on the same page and no one can access it except for those people. What are the messages? Because this is a lot. It's not for the, I'm telling you, love in reverse. This is not for the weak. Child, I don't know what I did when I signed up for this in this lifetime, but I'm gonna whoop my ass. I'm gonna whoop my soul's ass. If I signed up for this shit, I'm gonna whoop my soul ass. Like, bitch, what's wrong with you? You signed up for this? It's a heavy, I'm telling you, this is a heavy price to pay. How'd I end up down here, damn it? Was it because of compassion, I wanted to free souls, or am I being punished? Which one? Child, let me get $1 billion. I'm going to make a gated community. That's how people do. When you can control who live around you. And every single person in my community is going to have at least 4 fruit trees in their yard, so we can all eat from each other. Avocado tree, mango tree, passion fruit tree, pomegranate tree, banana trees, corn growing everywhere. Child, what you talking about? All right. So I have trust in the reverse, purpose in the reverse. I have grief and love in the reverse. Good Lord, what's going on here? And somebody don't think something funny. I know that's me. I don't think this is funny. I don't find this funny at all. Okay, so it's funny because over here I have love in the upright. And then over here I have love in the reverse. And then let's get with this fatality. Let's see what's going on here. Yes, ma'am. Let me do these. Somebody's closed emotionally. That was working together with somebody that got pushed out of a community. The King of Wands reverse. Okay, because their secret came out. They were trying to keep hidden what they were trying to get away with doing. Who's this King of Wands reverse? The King of Wands reverse, the moon. Someone's having a tower because they couldn't create an illusion of still trying to bribe people. Oh, the moon, is that Elon Musk? The Cancer? Clarify for me, please. Who's the King of Wands reverse? A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone could also be transgender. Okay. Angela Broxton. Oh, okay. She wanted to keep her identity hidden. Okay, thank you. Okay, so she wanted to keep her identity hidden. Angela Broxton from Northwest Washington, D.C., around 12th Rittenhouse. She grew up with my child's father. She didn't want people to know she sold her soul and she was working as a prostitute for Elon Musk because of my connection to my child's father's family, and they know I'm a high priestess. I'm a seer, and Elon Musk wanted to experiment with my energy. That's where the bribing of my uncle and aunt came into play to withhold my inheritance money from me, and that way I would be isolated from my family, and I wouldn't have any money except for the money I earned. They would take that away too and blackball and isolate me to force me in a situation whereby they were hoping I'd be forced into prostitution or a low vibrational relationship. And she had made money off of my energy along with my child's father by being given access to the NSA and people that work in the government, including my family members that work for the CIA, Cynthia Moore. And she didn't want anybody to know. Intuitive Goddess, this is Intuitive Goddess Latoya 333. She didn't want anybody to know that she was a prostitute and that she was the one that was in charge of my gang stalking. And that's why they gave her access to my life, my bank account, hacking me, watching every little thing I do. She wanted to keep it hidden that she was still taking offers from Elon Musk. In order to pay people in my neighborhood to attack me. Angela Broxton, a Virgo. Did I say everything y'all wanted me to? Okay, can I go on with my reading? Thank you. I had to cut in it. No, I ain't playing. Child, my grandmother be coming in here and touching me on my shoulder when she want me to pick up the cards and say something real quick. That's why I do that. I'm not talking to nobody like for performance or to put a show on for y'all, like, oh, she just doing all that. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that at all. I actually have ancestors and family that's with me at all times. One of them is my grandmother. My grandmother is with me at all times, all times. And if she want me to stop for a minute and say something, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's what she asked me to do. I'm gonna do it. My grandmother, sometime when I'm doing my reading, she'll stop me if she wants to tell me something or cut in or tell me somebody outside my house or whatever. She'll just come and grab me on my neck or my collarbone and be like, hey, pick up them cards. And I'll be like, okay, what? Y'all see me do it on here all the time. All right? All right, what is fatality? Please and thank you. So there's something going on right now. Queen of Cups reverse. Okay. There's something going on in real time. So someone could be dying in real time. Someone that missed an opportunity. There's a conflict or some fighting going on about giving someone clarity about something, the Ace of Swords. And this is happening right now with an Emperor. Okay. So there might be an older person. This Emperor energy might be this good gentleman energy right here. Okay. Someone got clarity. I heard in my pre-shuffle that there's an Aries or there's an Emperor under judgment right now in real time. Somebody is under judgment for something they did in court right now, and so is a Capricorn. And the World card. Okay, so they might not be talking about a death. They might be talking about the ending to what somebody was doing to you. Okay, somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could be a Capricorn. Okay. But the World, the Death card, the good gentleman, they're talking about this Emperor energy. Someone's under judgment right now, and there is an end to something someone was doing to you. And then I have the World card here. So the cycle's over. And what's this living room energy? Clarify living room. Somebody has to pull their energy away from something, and they can't move to calmer waters. So living room could be talking about these people that could have been meeting up in an intimate environment to orchestrate with the Knight of Pentacles reverse what they've been doing against you. What's the Nine of Pentacles? This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone that can't move to common waters. What you want me to say what the Nine of Pentacles is? What? Oh, okay. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. Herbert Moore is my grandfather, my great grandfather. No, it's my grandfather on my mom's side. Somebody could be East African. Somebody could be in family court for something. Angela Broxton is out here again. Someone is from Cuba. Okay. Ty Nichols, someone they got to work against you. 2 or more family members. All right. So Angela Broxton might have been working with someone with the initials A and M at one point. All right, stability. Okay, so this is talking about how a whole bunch of people were balancing their stability based on whoever you are and the income they were going to get off of working together to isolate you, to gang stalk you, to trap you and catch you for whatever energy harvesting, testing, biological samples, whatever they wanted to do to you. There was a whole group of people networking that literally came together and you became their full-time job and career. And their whole job was to try to turn you into a prostitute. It's a whole bunch of y'all that went through. Child, if I could build a community for each and every last one of y'all, listen to me. If I could build a community for each and every last one of you all that have been put through this, that your finances were destroyed, you were not able to even save for retirement, you had to just try to stay alive, you know, the way they came. If I could build a gated community to just let the victims like myself all just live in peace, child, I would. I'm telling you, I would. Because it's a lot. Imagine someone trying to turn you into a prostitute and you sensitive as hell. Like you're really, really, really sensitive. You would rather die. You'd be like, you know, I might as well be dead. Because I would literally have to be drunk and high all the time to be on that type of time. These people, they came together to change your life. These people, they were employed and became a part of this secret society, and their whole job was to manipulate and twist your environment using tools and resources to monitor you, to hopefully turn you into a prostitute or into just someone that's overly sexual promiscuous, so that they could keep tapping into your energy to energy harvest from you. That was their job. That's the job they were given. Somebody kicked somebody out their energy. Y'all just don't know what I've been going through over here, man. So somebody might have done something quick and strategic. Somebody didn't get their complete wish fulfillment. Whatever their complete wish fulfillment was, somebody could be a Leo right now, or someone feels powerless that wanted to win at all costs. Who's this 10 of Cups in the reverse? Somebody under judgment that's having a tower right now. And what is love? The Magician. Love could be talking about a partnership or love, okay? Somebody might be very, very sad and disappointed about something because the cycle is now over. Maybe someone's a Gemini. Ha, thank you. Okay, so love is actually talking about a Gemini here. The Lovers in the card deck is Gemini energy, and the King of Swords is actually clarifying this is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So there's a Gemini that's alone right now, depressed, self-loathing, with low self-esteem, that tried to orchestrate all of this. And the Devil reverse. Now people are walking away. Yup, and they're sad. Okay, so that's what love is talking about. If they were trying to steal your life away, or steal money from you or whatever they were trying to get away with. It's a theft in reverse. Let's talk about love in reverse over here. Okay. The Four of Wands. Somebody from the past, the Four of Wands, that orchestrated something. Somebody is burdened. The Lover's reverse. So somebody is burdened because somebody from the past had orchestrated something. This could be a mother figure that caused an imbalance, and their burden is this their child's mother. I feel like somebody from the past might be burdened because the person that orchestrated something might be their child's mother. So maybe somebody is worried because they know this person deserves to go to jail, but they have a child by them and they don't want them to go to jail because it's their child's mother, even though they don't like what they did. Child wouldn't give a fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. It just is what it is. I would not give a fuck. Give a fuck if that's your child mother. You better get your child or talk to the grandparents. That bitch going to jail. The Hierophant, reverse. A Taurus from the past in somebody's family or they were married to. That might have created a conflict and they're heartbroken because somebody might have been overly emotional about something. What's the King of Wands reverse? What were they? Did they find out this person was a prostitute? They couldn't create the illusion. They were overly emotional because, okay, somebody's child's mother was involved in a plan that they were a part of to make you into a prostitute. And they couldn't create an illusion that you were a prostitute and they felt defeated. Something that they did to you, they're in trouble for. But somebody is stressed out because it's their child's mother. And even though they know they deserve to go to jail, they don't want them to go to jail. Somebody is a Taurus in this. Child, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if that's your child mother, grandmama, your great grandmother, and she got one tooth left. That bitch going to jail. Even if she got to be rolled on a fucking stretcher. The audacity of these motherfuckers to even come together to plan to try to turn somebody into a goddamn prostitute. The fuck is wrong with y'all? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all stupid asses. This is where we come in society. This is the best you could do? Bitch, you don't know how to read. You can't get a job. You can't babysit. You don't got to know how to read to babysit a baby. Start a daycare. All of them, every last one of them. Let's find a way to turn a good girl into a prostitute. Well, maybe if we bribe her whole family not to help her, and then we stop her money, we'll blackball her and make sure she can't get a job. She got inheritance money coming toward her. Block it too. Okay, block it too. Now she can't afford to move around or live where she wants to live. Perfect. Now, when she works at the minimum wage job, we're going to catfish and send a man there to date her. And then we're going to... This is what the fuck y'all came up with? What is grief? Somebody couldn't get away with something. They might be getting fired, or maybe someone's not working with them. Clarify, what's the Three of Pentacles reverse? Somebody's expecting someone not to work with them or to get fired or something. Okay? The Five of Pentacles. Maybe someone's going to go into poverty. Maybe somebody might have to do something quick and strategic because they're connected to something they don't want to be responsible for. And they can't move to calmer waters, so they have to fire somebody to clean up their own name. Okay, so somebody might have to fire somebody in order to clean up their own name or to protect their image. Who's this person that's trying to protect their image that might have to fire somebody real quick as a strategy? A Mexican, someone's stepmother, someone they've been dating or entertaining company with, a South American. Okay, got it. So this might be the South American high priest or high priestess that Elon Musk sent to kill somebody. Okay. A black man, maybe. So this could be a black man, South American. Take it as it resonates. 2 or more family members. Someone in my collective right now in somebody's family. Aries, Leo, Sag. A South American again. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So somebody is going to fire somebody very quickly from a job because grief. Because they can't have their name associated. What is trust in the reverse? The 9 of Pentacles. To win at all. Someone wants to win at all costs. That was orchestrating something. A Capricorn. Ha. Okay, but they can't trust them. They can't trust them to stay under the radar. I feel like whoever this Capricorn is, with the devil here, whoever this Capricorn is, somebody cannot, they're burdened. Somebody is burdened because they can't trust this person to stay under the radar or to not do grand, elaborate things that's going to get everybody busted. Who's this Queen of Cups? Is this somebody's child's mother, this Capricorn? We gonna get it. Who's the Queen of Cups, Spirit? You know the third party. A squatter, one of your neighbors. A Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the South American. Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, got it. I got it. So I think there might be a Capricorn, and then a Capricorn might be connected to a mother figure that's in your community or neighborhood. And this person, it's kind of like they're hiring somebody to do something to you in your neighborhood, but the things they're doing are so fucking stupid that they're like, oh my God, that's what you did. Not only is that not effective, but it's stupid. What the fuck are you doing? What am I paying you for? I'll use as an example, the woman in my neighborhood, they keep paying to gang stalk me in the village I live in. And because there are no guns allowed in this country by anyone except for the military, it's a very safe country. She came up with the bright idea to throw a litter of brand new baby kittens at me. So, because when you're dealing with people that have a very innocent mindset, you understand? When I say innocent, ain't nobody killing nobody over here. Ain't nobody killing nobody over here. Maybe with black magic, but not like physically doing nothing. No, ain't nobody killing nobody over here. Ain't nobody doing, no violent crimes over here. My house being set on fire, that was the government in the United States orchestrating that. Okay, that's different. That's not the normal experience with the people over here at all. That's the United States government coming over here and hiding out in a house, and an FBI agent quickly jumping out and paying a kid to do something real quick. That's not the experience over here at all. So I don't blame this country for that at all. That's the United States government. But it's such an innocence, like whoever was trying to get this mother figure do the worst thing that you can think of to QUAN. We really want to affect her. And she went in her diabolical mind, which is really not that evil, to be honest. She has a certain type of innocence about her where, okay, I know what to do. It's almost like a 5-year-old. It's almost like telling a 5-year-old to go do something mean to somebody. When I say the ideas that, some people come up with, this mother figure in my neighborhood, the most diabolical thing that her mind could think of to do to me was to take kittens, newborn kittens, and to throw them over my fence, all over inside of where I live here. And I'm like, why are there baby kittens running all around the front and back of my house? I have baby kittens everywhere now, little cute kittens, baby kittens, and then they cursed her out. Well, I guess cussed her out and was like, that was stupid. That was a dumb idea, whatever. And then her little boyfriend jumped over my fence. He waited until night when they thought I went to bed. But I was waiting for them to come get the damn cats. So I pretended to go to bed so that they could think I was asleep and come back and get the damn cats. And then they came back and got all the kittens back from my property. And I'm like, leave me alone. So what I'm getting is there might be a Capricorn. There might be a Capricorn here that might be burdened because there's a mother figure here, Queen of Cups, that this Capricorn keeps paying money to antagonize you, to make sure you don't have any peace, because they want this gang stalking contract to continue with you. But whatever this mother figure right here is doing, it's not effective, and it's stupid. It's like not just not effective, it's stupid. It's trust in reverse. They can't trust this person to be effective in gang stalking you. What is purpose? Somebody can't move something forward in Aquarius with an illusion. I feel like this has to do with gang stalking. So they fired somebody, and things are back balanced in your neighborhood and community right now. Okay? So they fired somebody, and things are back balanced in your neighborhood and community right now with that Temperance energy. Here's the Four of Wands talking about your community. All right, so let's go. Holy Divine Spirit. So what I'm getting is there's a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that's under judgment right now in real time. Okay? Give me 2 cards for the energy crown in this read. We're going to start with these cards over here. I saw the Hierophant. That might have something to do with a legal issue or a court. I wonder if I could get Jay-Z and Beyonce to rent me a room. Or just if they give me permission to build myself a little hut on the other side of the island. I promise I'll never bother them. They can even use me to babysit sometime if they want. What y'all think? I'm trying to read the line. What y'all think? Y'all think Jay-Z and Beyonce will rent me a room on their island? Where else can I go for peace? Where can I go? Where can I go for peace on earth? Tired. Yes, ma'am. You gonna tell me where I can go for peace? Where? The Page of Pentacles? What? A page? What's that mean? Queen of Wands? What's going on right? They doing magic? Oh, well then. They did magic? Oh, because the air sign can't move to calmer waters. Ciao. I got time for that foolishness. And where else can I go for peace, damn it? What is you need 2 cards for the energy crown in this read right now. A Page of Pentacles. Oh, you want to talk about it. Okay. I'll put it down over there and it's coming out over here. So somebody want to talk about something. So the same card I pulled over there in the other deck is popping out in this deck. So this is the Page of Pentacles here. Okay. This could talk about work. It could talk about building something from like a starting place. It could be talking about an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It came out sideways though. And I have the Sphinx in reverse, which is the Hangman. Okay. This could talk about someone releasing something and letting go of something. This might have to do with work. What is the obstacle? The Two of Pentacles, trying to balance the situation. What is the obstacle? All right. The Five of Wands, The Five of Scepters. Yeah, the Five of Wands reverse. Someone can't create a conflict. They can't balance a situation because they can't create a conflict for you that works. What happened in the recent past? Give me 2 cards, please. Give me 2 cards for the recent past, please, and thank you. All right, somebody that was overly emotional was trying to avoid a tower. Someone drowning, someone was trying to avoid a disaster because they know someone is overly emotional. Okay? The Queen of Wands reverse. The High Priestess. Somebody might have been overly emotional because they keep thinking about a high priestess. This could be a prostitute. The Queen of Wands reverse could be a prostitute, or it could be someone that just all their value is tied to something superficial, or sex, or their looks. Or this could be someone that likes to try to dominate people with their sexual energy. It could mean a lot of things. Okay? Yet somebody's been in their thoughts about a high priestess or whatever they were trying to do. I'll get more clarity in a minute. All right, tell me more about this. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Give me 2 more cards about the Ace of Cups. Who's this person that's drowning in their emotions? Offset and Osar. This is Gemini energy, the lovers. Okay, I'll let y'all see that. Uh-oh. All right, there. All right, Offset and Osar, that is Gemini energy, okay? That's Gemini energy. So somebody has been trying to avoid a tower. The lovers, and then I have the Queen of Swords. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this has to do with a marriage, the Four of Wands. Okay? And then this has to do with a Page of Cups reverse and a lie that somebody told. Somebody had been very childish. Someone has been gaslighting a lot of people. Someone has been very emotionally manipulative. And give me 2 more cards about, tell me more about the High Priestess here, all set. And it fell right on the floor. I have the Seven of Swords. What's this? The Page of Wands reverse. Somebody was trying to get away with something childish, a liar. Tell me more about the situation now. Give me 2 more cards about the situation going on right now. Somebody's backstabbed and betrayed because none of their tricks work. The Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah. They can't take action. And right now they might be overly emotional. Somebody's overly emotional. So the jig is up. That's all. That's all this is. That's all that's going on. The jig is up for somebody. Whatever somebody was trying to pull off, and what I feel like it is, you're a high priestess, and someone said you were a prostitute. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that because the Page of Cups in the reverse is someone very childish that's a liar. And maybe you're about to come into union in a marriage or relationship with the Four of Wands. And the Page of Cups reverse is someone that's emotionally manipulative and a liar. And it's the same thing with the Page of Wands reverse. Someone that's childish and a liar, extremely childish, that were trying to get away with this. So somebody knew you were a high priestess or a high priest right here with the High Priestess. And they told everybody that you were a prostitute. And they did this in the past to avoid a tower. This tower might be connected to their own stability, Maybe this is a person that didn't see a future for themselves. Maybe this is someone that tried to destiny swap with you because you had a great destiny, because they felt like they didn't see how they could be seen in the world, or they didn't want to live an ordinary life and just get a job like everybody else. That's what I'm getting. Avoiding a tower, I don't think this person did this because their stomach was touching their back and they woke up every morning and their stomach burning. Because even then, I could have compassion for that. I can have compassion for a person that does wicked things because they got a baby and their baby's stomach is touching their back. I understand that. Okay? It's survival, and you don't have room for empathy and compassion when you're in survival mode. And that's any human. Every human will become like an animal if it really, really comes down to it. That's why some people don't understand, and this is just a sidebar. Some people do not understand that like Africans that are from the continent, and I'm just using this as an example, Africans that are from the continent are different than Black Americans that grew up in America. And although we had chattel slavery, which was a very difficult thing, but I'm talking about like mindset as far as being real cutthroat, being extremely cutthroat, and why are there so many cutthroat, dishonest people trying to just get over on you at every interaction, every single, not one little, goddamn, everything got to be somebody getting over on somebody? Why are y'all so cutthroat? And no, I love all my African brothers and sisters, and it's not just Africa, it's other continents on the planet too. But I want to explain something really quick. Believe it or not, when you grow up in a place like Canada, or a European country where they have a social system, or America, where they have food stamps, where they have Section 8, rental assistance, and then they have soup kitchens everywhere, shelters, and all these other things. Even if you grow up in a rough neighborhood, even if you grow up in poverty, even if you grow up we all got different issues going on, but it doesn't leave you as much room and space for it allows you to develop more empathy and compassion when, even if you're poor, you're still going to have access to good food. You understand? Even if you're poor, you can still get access to housing, clothing, and things you need. Not what you want, but what you need. So even no matter what happens, whether you have a job or not, there are so many social systems put in place. And I'm not saying they've always been there, but it's the equivalent, listen to me, it is the equivalent of the easier a man's life, the more feminine energy he's able to get into. If you notice, a lot of men in recent years, and I'm not talking about since inflation, what we're going through right now, I'm talking about like in the past 10 years, the more opportunities, the more money, the more wealth that has come into our community has pushed a lot of men into their feminine energy more and more and more. The more comfortable you make a man, the more he's able to get into his feminine energy. So where before he wasn't getting manicures, now, he can upkeep his nails and stuff like that. Before he didn't have time to sit around and really get into his emotions and think about things, empathy, compassion, emotional intelligence, because he had to be only in a predator mindset, because it was just about eat or don't eat. You understand? Now he can balance his masculine and feminine energy a little bit better. Now he can keep his maintenance up. Now he can carry a little bag with a grooming kit. You understand? The men become more feminine. The more comfortable they become. Meaning his daddy might have had to work on a farm, so he might have been a little rougher. and this goes for all men all over the world. His daddy might have had to work in a certain type of a way and made fun of him, like, boy, you don't need to drink no bottled water. When I was growing up, we drank water straight from the stream. You understand? And then maybe his son grew up rougher, maybe in the city, okay? And we weren't drinking bottled water. We drank water from the hydrant outside. But then maybe that person's son grows up in a softer era because now more money is being made, more generational wealth. The family's more comfortable. We done moved out the projects. Now we are in home ownership. Now we have a generation that went to college, got an education. The product of those children, those men are going to be more feminine because their life is not going to be as hard as their grandfather or their dad or whatever. So it allows them to even get into self-reflection because they're now comfortable and they're more emotionally intelligent. They're a little more feminine, but they're more emotional intelligent because they have the space to be emotionally intelligent. I am comparing that to the mindset of Africans on the continent basis, Africans that might grow up either in America, in Canada, or in the UK or a European country where they have the social systems that are literally set in place. So even if you have a hard life, it's kind of like you're coddled a little bit more. Whereas if you're growing up on a continent, there's no food stamps or EBT. You understand? So you already, and if your family didn't already have money, then chances are you came from a village where you didn't eat unless you grow some food and you trade food, I guess, with your neighbors unless your daddy had some land or whatever the case may be. So just like in America, if you don't do good, you go back and live with your parents, or you got to move to a poor neighborhood in the hood, or damn it, now I got to get food stamps and housing or move into a shelter. If you do bad or don't make money on the continent, you might have to move back to the village. Ain't nobody doing nothing for you. You're going to have to figure it out. And there are not jobs and opportunities the way there are or have been, in America, Canada in the past, and these European countries. It's not just jobs everywhere. Like, that's all right, man. Forget you. I'm going to go work at Home Depot. That's all right, man. I'm going to just, I quit. Nobody got the luxury of quitting a job ever. And some people have to get jobs as doormen, and they never get to go home. You understand what I'm saying? So the point I'm making is about empathy and compassion. It's more cutthroat. And the reason it's more cutthroat because you have to be in that predator mindset because you don't have that luxury to be vulnerable or to be nice or to balance your dark and light. Your empathy and compassion, like, oh, I don't want to try to get this person for their money. Oh, I don't want to try to do this. You can't do that. You don't have the luxury to do that. You have to have a certain type of mindset to literally eat because nobody's going to give you an EBT card, food stamps, housing, or anything like that. So it creates a certain mindset that, and I'm not saying everyone is like that, but it creates a mindset where it's not as easy for you to get into the energy of empathy and compassion unless through generation your family's doing better and you all have money and now you're more comfortable. But when you're not comfortable, when you are not comfortable at all, empathy and compassion is a luxury. Thank you. I'm gonna keep it moving. Empathy, that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is when you're not comfortable, okay, empathy and compassion is actually a luxury, okay? And that's why the mindset oftentimes are different from people on the continent versus a country that has a whole lot of social services where even if you lose your job, even if you things go wrong, you always in the back of your mind know you can get help, you can get food, you can get shelter, you can get these things. So it allows you to be and practice more empathy and compassion, okay? Whereas somebody else's stomach is going to burn if they can't make no money. So it's a different mindset. It's like the mindset of a soldier that has killed before on what you call it, a battlefield. They have a certain look in their eye. A soldier that's been in war before, they have a certain type of mindset once they've been in a war. It's a stare in their eye that they have. Okay. Okay. So somebody's trying to avoid a tower. And how I got off into that topic was what I was saying was whoever this person is trying to avoid a tower because they were childish and they told a lie. They might have said you was a prostitute and you were actually a high priestess in the upright. Whoever this person is that told a lie about you being childish, they probably did it for a reason. Maybe they're jealous of you. Oftentimes, people are jealous of people that are highly intuitive because they have interesting personalities. They have access to more information. They might have more insight than the average person. So people might find them interesting. This person, I'm not getting that they're starving or their stomach was touching their back and they were in dire need. They did this out of childishness, out of ego, out of jealousy, and other things. So this is something they didn't even need to do. But this is something they could have done in the past, and now everything is catching up with them. And that's why they're drowning in their emotions. Tell me some more about this Ace of Cups. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. They might have said you're a High Priestess prostitute or something like that. And they can't move something forward with an offer, the Two of Cups. What's this Two of Cups offer? So maybe they wanted an offer from somebody, okay, but they got stuck in a cycle. And someone didn't want to let something go. The Nine of Pentacles. Who's the Nine of Pentacles? Oh, somebody, okay. So maybe there's an earth sign that made them an offer. If you're a high priest or high priestess, it's going to always be a whole bunch of vultures that, especially once people discover and know who and what you are. And those people are going to always be looking for ways to steal your energy, destiny swap with you, steal from you. It's lazy people out here, jealous people out here that are always looking for people that have certain gifts and abilities that they can steal from. Okay, I have the Eight of Cups here. And somebody is pulling their energy away. It could be an earth sign. So somebody made them an offer to do something to you, to try to turn you into a prostitute, because I feel like there's an earth sign that wanted your energy. Yeah. And they were the wounded warrior because they kept working on this, possibly for years, 8, 10 years. And they wanted to win at all costs. So they did a whole lot. Okay. Tell me about this King of Swords here, or the Queen of Swords. Somebody kicked somebody. Somebody might have put a boundary up to somebody and kicked them out of their energy now. This Aries or Emperor energy. Okay, so there could be a boss or Aries or an Emperor energy. This person has kicked an air sign out of their energy. They blocked them out. Why did they block this air sign out? Because they couldn't create the illusion. So they could not create an illusion, and they don't want to work with them anymore. There could have been a younger fire sign involved too, the Page of Wands. Yeah. And these people are under judgment. Judgment is coming toward them very, very quickly right now. Yeah, this fire sign is under judgment. Okay. Yeah, someone was being so, they really, really wanted a marriage. This air sign really, really wanted a marriage. So they were extremely manipulative in gaslighting people and being emotionally manipulative. God, trying to still get away with this. Tell me about, the marriage is the Four of Wands right here. And now these people are all over the place. They're overly emotional. Because they're backstabbed and betrayed. Clarify. Tell me more about this 10 of Swords here. Tell me more about the 10 of Swords. The Sun. Yeah, something got illuminated with the sun. Oh, and when I was saying what I was, when I was saying what I was saying, I am aware that there are some places in America and some communities also that do get into that survival mode where those resources actually might be extremely limited if available at all whatsoever. I'm not trying to say that's only on the continent here. I know it's different in different places in different kinds of way. The point that I was trying to make, because I don't want to offend anybody, but the point that I was trying to make is on a certain level of poverty, you don't have room to be open to developing empathy and compassion because you're in survival mode, real survival mode. Like if you're on a battlefield going to war, you don't have time to try to figure out who's good and who's bad. You're going to shoot any and everybody that's wearing the opposing team's uniform. You understand? There are people that don't have that luxury all over the place. Of using empathy and compassion because you're in survival mode and your stomach is just telling your brain survive. If you look at some of those videos that I even post that are scenarios of what you do when the grid goes down, like they're talking about the grid collapse, and they were talking about the psychology of the human brain and what it does where you go through stages. You're conditioned that if the power goes out, just wait and the power will come back on, or your government is going to make a public service announcement about what to do next or when everything will be restored. In a total collapse where nothing is going to come back on in the country and it turns into wild chaos, there would be a psychological breakdown process that would go on with everybody because people are used to the government telling them what to do, and the police service, the ambulance, hospitals, people are used to certain things being in place and routines, and they're going to be waiting like that movie where the boat was sinking. They're going to be waiting for someone to lead them and tell them what to do and where to go and power to be restored. And then for the first few days, everything might be okay. The whole block might have a cookout. But after a while, people are going to get desperate and their mindset is going to change. And it was a video that was talking about how by a certain day, when people start getting hungry, it's going to change your mindset in your brain. And you're not going to be the same person that you was before. You're going to go into survival mode. Survival mode, I'm talking about where I'm going to die if I don't eat. And if I have to kill another person, I'll do it. And it talks about psychologically how your mind will change when you've been hungry long enough. And that's just the truth. I'm telling you. Cement in their box. No, but it's the truth. Your brain changes. Your brain changes to like the mind of an animal when you go into survival mode and you're starving and you have to compete with other people for food. Okay? So certain mindsets of different people in different places, depending on the conditions, you might have room for empathy and compassion when you're more comfortable. Just like men become more emotionally intelligent and more feminine, they get more in their feminine energy when they're more comfortable, when they have more money, when they come from a wealthier family, they can get more in their feminine energy, do more self-care and lip gloss or Vaseline and just, but the men become more rugged, the more rough the life is. And they might be a little more masculine, maybe even overly masculine because the life is rough. You understand? And it's the same thing. Your mindset adjusts based on your needs. I'm not going to go into all that right now. Okay. So the sun, somebody is backstabbed and betrayed because something has been illuminated and somebody can't move to calmer waters now. Because you are and have been identified as the high priestess empress. Yeah. 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 They know the truth about you now. That's your energy. You're the empress high priestess. And somebody can't move to water. It could be a Gemini. It could be a Capricorn. It could be several people. But nobody can continue with any illusions about who and what you are. All right, let's get some messages and see what's going on. Yeah. If you've been conditioned to behave or think or do business a certain type of a way, not out of viciousness, but out of survival, that's not something that you could just change overnight all of a sudden. And I'm talking about when you go in these marketplaces and you travel to these countries and go places, when they have a certain mindset, that's not like, why are you so mean? Why are you so cold and cutting? Why are you trying to get over me? Why? That's not something that you can just readjust overnight. This has been your mindset since birth. And it's not out of maliciousness. This is, again, coming from a place where if you don't get it yourself out the ground or have a business, your stomach gonna touch your back and your stomach is gonna burn. So you don't have space or time to deal in that feminine energy of empathy and compassion, not when it comes to feeding your family. You don't have time to develop that when it comes to business. You might be in that energy in your house with your family and your community, but the minute you get outside, your conditioning is be cold, be cutthroat, not out of maliciousness, but out of survival. So it's not because people are wanting to be mean. It's just a mindset you're born with. When the only way you're gonna eat, the only way you're gonna eat is if you get it yourself. You got to come up with a business. It's not a whole bunch of job opportunities. You got to pay somebody to get you a job. You understand? Okay, let's get the messages. Make an offering. Someone might need to make an offering to whatever you subscribe to. I'm talking about whatever you subscribe to spiritually. Maybe you subscribe to spirituality where you make offerings. Most likely, whatever it is, it'll come out in my cards right now. Who said I love bird watching? Oh, I love bird watching too. I got a whole bunch of pictures. Y'all gonna laugh at me. I got a whole bunch of pictures of birds and butterflies and things in my phone. Like y'all, I'm sure even when I was in Georgia, I used to like to go on my nature walks in Stone Mountain and any nearby park. You know, that was just, you know. But I couldn't even do that because they followed me over there. Child. Oh man, you should see. I saw like an electric blue bee. I was like, I don't know, the government must have made that. What the hell? I have never seen a blue bee before. And then I see the most unique colored birds that come over here. Like they're just so colorful, you know. And the minute I take out my phone and try to take a picture of them, they fly off. It pisses me off when they do that. It does, yeah. Every time I try to take a picture of them, they fly off. It's like they'll sit there and wait for me. I try to even do it in quiet behind my back while I'm getting my phone camera ready. And then the minute I take it out and about to press, they fly off. I be like, y'all doing that on purpose. I know you're doing that on purpose. Oh, man. All right. Somebody could be trying to set somebody up. Root chakra. Uh-oh. Maybe someone wants to steal energy from someone's root chakra. All right, what are the messages? Do an A cleanse. Oh yeah, that works. Oh, okay. Somebody might need to do an A cleanse. I already did mine. I did an A cleanse earlier in the week. When you do your A cleanse, for those of you that do A cleanse, if you go like around your head and like the outside of your arms and your body and all over, you might want to go around your major chakras, go down to your root chakra and go in a circular motion. I cleanse and remove every entity attachment, every negative energy, every curse, hex, bewitchment, enchantment sent toward me. I cleanse and remove by fire on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane, and out of my aura. All negative energy, hex, spell, bewitchment. I command you to go into this egg, and go around your root chakra all the way down the crack of your butt. Go to the sacral chakra. I gotta constantly do it because, child, they follow me like a fly on shit, trying to hit me up for my energy. Make sure you move that egg around your sacral and root chakra, and cleanse and remove anything and command it to go into that egg. Man, I'm telling you, they be trying to tag. Oh, wow, y'all. Look at this. They want to talk about it today. Look what came out twice. Tornado. Now, that means it's another tornado that's about to hit somebody that's under judgment, or we're going to talk about something that did. I told you last week there was a tornado coming, and several locations came out. Arizona came out. A southeast state came out. Alabama came out. And a tornado ended up hitting Mississippi and Alabama the next day. So I don't know if this is talking about a past tornado in the past few days, or maybe there's another tornado that's about to hit tonight or something. Sex trafficking. I don't know. Maybe someone's under judgment for some sex trafficking they were doing, but they want me to talk about a tornado. A tornado could have already hit, and it might be judgment for sex trafficking. I don't know. All right, let's talk about that tornado real quick. Georgia. So maybe due to sex trafficking in Georgia, there might be about to be another tornado. Clarify these tornadoes, Holy Spirit, that's about to come out. They're saying it's divine intervention. I have Russia, USAA, somebody might be in the military. I have Hawaii. Tell me about this tornado, please. Venezuela, something about Venezuela here. Norway, Jamaica. Tell me about this tornado, please, and thank you. Holy Divine Spirit, I want you to give me information about this tornado. Someone might be South African. Tell me about this tornado. Overseas account. Something might be in an overseas account. Somebody could be Nigerian, South Africa. Venezuela is out here again, Afghan. Oh, this is sex trafficking. Okay, this has to do with sex trafficking. I don't know, the tornado might be in Georgia. That was the first thing that came out. Tell me about this tornado, Spirit. Okay, Hawaii came back out here again. West Africa is here. USAA came out again. Somebody might be in the military. And Dominican Republic in Scotland. This could be the country, or this could be the nationality of a person. Okay? There might be money in overseas accounts that might have come from some sex trafficking. that somebody could have been doing? Tell me about Georgia, please, and thank you. Clarify Georgia with this tornado. Clarify Georgia. Maybe this happened when you made an offering and you did an egg cleanse. Maybe this has to do with the tornado that hit around that time. This might be a tornado that just happened last week. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, somebody was kicked out of somebody's energy and they had to move to calmer waters because they wasn't thinking right about something. And Aquarius. What's the Five of Pentacles reverse? Or the Star? They wasn't thinking right about something. Someone was aware that somebody was still moving forward. And the Empress in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, was not thinking right about something because they didn't get their wish fulfillment. So they made a spiritual offer. Oh, so someone in Georgia was upset because they couldn't mentally process and accept that somebody was moving forward and got away from them. Someone escaped and they didn't want to accept that. So they made a spiritual offer. So somebody feels like you got away and they were mad about it. So they made a spiritual offer. Yeah, when someone got some information about something, they were overly emotional. And somebody didn't want to celebrate with somebody anymore. An Emperor. This could be an Aries. Okay, so somebody got information that somebody was still moving forward and somebody could have moved. Somebody might have moved to calmer waters and got divorced. They might have moved out of house or broke up with somebody. This came out in the reading yesterday, that there's an Emperor Aries energy that either is getting divorced, they broke up with, or they're moving out of a house or something with someone and they're moving to calmer waters. Because whoever the person is they wanted to get energy from, that person's still moving forward in their life. And somebody got mad about that. Empress in reverse, whether it's a man or woman, this is some kind of practitioner, and they made a spiritual offer. Oh, tell me about, and it didn't yield the results that they thought it would, and it caused bad karma. The World card, because the cycle is already over. Whoever this person is, they couldn't move to calmer waters. Someone else could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Tell me about this tornado. Okay. Oh, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands. It could have been because of a spiritual offer that somebody made that was mad. The Empress in reverse could be a Libra. This could have triggered something to happen very quickly. They were trying to be strategic about a marriage, the Hierophant. Yeah, they were trying to be strategic about a marriage. And they were working together with someone to stop somebody from continuing to move forward with the Six of Wands. Yeah, they were working with other people. But something that was hidden might have been revealed. Yeah. Something that somebody was hiding might have been revealed, that someone had a lot of power, or someone could be a Leo, and they couldn't backstab and betray somebody. A Virgo. Okay. And they were waiting. Somebody is strong. Somebody is extremely strong. And they were waiting to see whether or not you were going to die or something, is what I'm getting. And somebody was in their thoughts about something, or in their ego. Yeah, somebody kicked somebody out of their energy. Okay. With sex trafficking, somebody got bad karma. Tell me about this sex trafficking, the Five of Pentacles. Somebody won't work with somebody anymore because they didn't get their wish fulfillment, because something got illuminated with the sun. What's this about make an offering in this A cleanse. Someone's closed emotionally. What's this? Somebody couldn't backstab and betray. Oh, okay. This already happened in the past. Okay. To stop someone from moving forward, they were trying to sacrifice you, but you got the energy up off you. Okay. They couldn't create an illusion. So you already made an offer. Okay. Whoever this is, it looks like you've already actually made an offer. You already made an offer and you did an A cleanse. You did two things, possibly in the past week, whoever I'm talking to. You both made an offer and you also did an A cleanse. And as a result of making an offer and doing an A cleanse, whatever magic somebody did against you to stop you from moving forward, you still move forward. And now somebody doesn't want to, a sex trafficking ring got exposed. See, a lot of these people that have a lot of these crimes going on, it's because of your energy that they steal, that they're able to do spell work and rituals to make sure they never come under judgment, to make sure that they don't get in trouble with the law, to make sure that they have success in court. They use your energy in rituals to do spell work for everything, for court cases, to get away with drug deals, sex trafficking, all kind of things. But they couldn't get your energy, whoever you are. You made an offering and you did an A cleanse. And now somebody's walking away now from a deal because something got illuminated. They were going to do sex trafficking. Maybe this is sex trafficking in Georgia or surrounding area. What's that? What you want to tell me? The devil reverse. Okay. Somebody was in their thoughts about the devil reverse, someone that wasn't going to do something anymore. And they were trying to be strategic. Oh, meaning they were stopping with the sex trafficking. Somebody didn't want to do sex trafficking business with them anymore. And somebody wanted to save the business. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. Somebody was involved in some kind of sex trafficking ring, doing business with some either other countries or people, and they were about to pull back from them. Maybe your energy had something to do with it. They were about to end their business with them. So I feel like it was contingent upon holding you back, but you're still moving forward. And that's why this business partner with the sex trafficking has separated their energy and they don't want to work with them anymore because this person, whatever they did to hold you back, they're exposed now and they're backstabbed and betrayed. So somebody that was a part of some kind of sex trafficking business, they walked away because you're moving forward and these people could not get you or they couldn't get your energy. All right. Tell me about Scotland. Why is Scotland here? Why is Scotland here? There's a Capricorn here and a mother figure here. Okay. Or there could be a mother figure Capricorn. Somebody could be from Scotland. They're closed emotionally because they're having a tower right now. What's this tower they're having right now? Because they couldn't backstab and betray you in real time. Yeah, they couldn't backstab and betray you in real time. Somebody could be of Scotland descent, but there's somebody having a tower because they couldn't, with their magic, either kill you or stop you from moving forward. And they're aware of it. Somebody is of Scottish descent here. Tell me about Afghan. So I'll be getting hot in this room. Whew. Tell me about Afghan. What is Afghan? Okay. And I have a Knight of Wands here. A Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. So something got balanced back for somebody. What's the obstacle? Because somebody couldn't find a direction to go with something. Somebody that was being childish and they didn't get what they were expecting. Yeah. So now somebody feels backstabbed and betrayed. Maybe this is a hidden partner or somebody that could have been hidden up around you or at your job or something like that. Somebody could have been hidden in your environment somewhere with that moon. What's the moon? Somebody wanted to win at all costs. That was being childish. Yet somebody partnered up with somebody that's Afghani, but now they're walking away because they're in a mental imprisonment. Somebody lied that was trying to make quick strategic movements. Somebody lied. Why is Venezuela here? The sun. Someone's childish. Someone is too childish that got everybody exposed. The sun is exposure. So somebody was celebrating with the Three of Cups. Somebody was celebrating together with someone from Venezuela. And now somebody is moving on to calmer waters about whatever they were going to work on together. They were trying to get away with something, but something got balanced out. What were they trying to get away with? What was somebody trying to get away with that Seven of Swords? Being in the same energy, they didn't get what they expected. This could be connected to sex trafficking. Yeah, somebody that was taking they needed your energy to do some spell work, but they were stuck in a cycle. Yeah, these are different people that were all connected to the same thing. This is giving me like a sex trafficking ring. Dominican, why is Dominican here? Somebody could have been planning to get away with something too, and they took a risk, but something was blocked. Yeah, this is all tied to you. Like literally, your energy, whoever you are, you would be shocked how many people were depending on, you would be shocked how many people were relying and depending on your energy. There are a whole bunch of people here that were relying and depending on these people to bind you spiritually as a sacrifice or to use your energy so that they could do some kind of spell work that was going to allow them to get away with the sex trafficking. West Africa, someone was stuck in a cycle, trying to take a risk. Were these people doing a ritual? Now, tell me about Nigeria. Childish. Tell me about Nigeria. Somebody from Nigeria might have cussed somebody out, or they might have used very harsh words and spoken to someone a certain type of a way, or this could be about a lie. Oh, the Knight of Wands. A fire sign might have got cussed out by a Nigerian. Okay. There might have been a Nigerian that put up a boundary with a fire sign, and they might have cussed them out. Yeah, the Two of Swords, because something was blocked. Yeah, everybody was making very quick movements. This is just recently, like in the last 24 hours, to try to do something really, really fast. And now somebody has kicked that Knight, King of Pentacles reverse. This is a kitchen witch. Damn. What they say to you, kitchen witch? Yo, what they say to you, kitchen witch? With the low IQ. Jala rice. No, I like that agusi soup, child, with the white fufu. I like that, child, with some tripe, child. I like a goosey soup with some tripe in it, child. So there's a Nigerian that cursed out a kitchen witch with a low IQ. Because the Page of Swords reversed. Because somebody did something real fast, real quick, in real time. Clarify that Knight of Swords. I need to know more. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Somebody was trying to be real cutthroat, and it was a bad investment, and it didn't turn out the way they thought it was. Yeah, somebody tried to do something really, maybe someone did a death spell on you or some spell work, and they rushed them to do something real quick, or they were trying to save their relationship with somebody they network with for sex trafficking, with several people, meaning they might have been given up to a certain date or time to bind you, to get your energy, to do spell work so that they wouldn't be busted or caught or something. It had something to do with them either sacrificing you or getting your spell work, getting your energy. Okay. And somebody was on like a time scale and they were promising they could get your energy and they were unable to do it. That's where all these different Venezuela, Dominican, Afghan, Scotland, all these energies were connected in some kind of sex trafficking ring. And there's a kitchen witch with a low IQ, man or woman, that was responsible for hurrying up and making a fast move to sacrifice you to get your energy, maybe in the last 24 hours or so. And it didn't work. And then a Nigerian threw jollof rice and fufu at a kitchen witch's face and slammed the door, and they rejected their offer, the Two of Cups reverse. USA. Somebody's in the same energy that might have an account with USAA. They're very burdened right now. This could be someone in the military. I worked for them before as an insurance agent. That's mostly military insurance. Tell me about USAA, please. I have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody didn't have the skills to do something. Somebody could have bribed somebody to do something, but the devil reversed. Somebody that might not be using their emotional intelligence. Someone was trying to celebrate with somebody to get them to do something for them. They were not using their intuition, though, with the High Priest reverse and the Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody was not using their intuition. They tried to bribe somebody to do something, maybe that has to do with money or benefits or something at USAA. And the person, they were trying to emotionally manipulate and gaslight them to do something, but they didn't, to drain someone's account. Somebody could have been trying to get someone to drain someone's account that has an account with USAA, and they tried to even bribe them with money or something, but because they're not using their intuition, they're just like being reckless. And someone's not thinking clearly because they're drowning in their emotions because they're trying to avoid a tower. Who's this person that tried to drain someone's account in USAA? Somebody that feels like they're not going to be able to recover with the Nine of Wands reverse because somebody has already moved on to calmer waters about something. So they are trying to drain somebody's account at USAA. Yep, this is Hierophant is USAA. It's a bank, or it has something to do with someone's account because they're stuck in a cycle. And right now, and the Ten of Pentacles, they're the wounded warrior having to do with money, assets, or an asset or something here. Yeah, the Hierophant. It could be a legal case going on right now. So why is Hawaii here? Is this part of that sex trafficking? Why is Hawaii here? Why is Hawaii here? Because somebody couldn't create an illusion who they were given to and receiving from. And they took a risk. Somebody took a risk to do something to cause an imbalance. So somebody took a risk to cause an imbalance, to get somebody to make an offer. The Page of Cups might be a spiritual offer that somebody got somebody that's connected to Hawaii to make. But they couldn't create an illusion. So somebody did something spiritual and got somebody to take a risk for them. And now somebody's pulling that energy away from somebody because they're in a mental imprisonment. Maybe they weren't supposed to do something, but somebody was stuck in a cycle and they were very unhappy. So they remembered somebody from the past. This could be a younger fire sign. They could have a water Pisces placement too, and they connected with this person in Hawaii or from Hawaii, hoping to slow somebody down. Somebody could have thought it was a good investment, and or thought this person was a good investment. What's the Seven of Pentacles? What is the Seven of Pentacles, please and thank you? Somebody did not get their wish fulfillment. And it could have affected their financial stability. Yeah, and they were aware. They couldn't create an illusion. Oh, so this person in Hawaii, they already were aware that this person lost their money. They couldn't create an illusion. They already was aware this person already lost their money. A mother figure, an Aquarius, and they made an offer. They wanted this person to make an offer. Somebody could be a Aries. Clarify the star. Somebody couldn't move something forward. Okay, so somebody is falling right now. Somebody thought that they were going to become a big star, and they might have connected to a whole lot of people that someone that brought them into an organization might have already had pre-existing relationships with. And now this person is going back down, back where they came from. Whatever pedestal people put them on because of who they were connected to, now they're being cut off. And it's given the energy like somebody got in a connection or a relationship with someone that had a lot of connections, and they introduced them to everybody because they thought that they were going to move forward and become a big star and be a part of the organization. But now this person is like, their life is spiraling down, and the person that brought them in, they're not talking to them anymore, and they've kicked them out their energy, and the person they brought in is going back to all the people that person initially introduced them to as their partner or significant other, and trying to see if they'll help them. But they're like, no, you're where's that Emperor or Aries energy? That's who we know. We don't know you. They brought you in, but you're not partnered with them anymore. It's given that type energy, something like that. Somebody's not partnered with somebody anymore, and they're going like, it's given Eddie Kane from the 5 Heartbeats. Like, boy, I still got my vest. Bang, you know. Yeah, it's given like Eddie Kane from the 5 Heartbeats after they have moved on, and he still had his vest. He still had his glitter vest up under his clothes. Yeah. And someone thinks this person's just a narcissist and a bad investment. Yeah. Why is South Africa here? Why is South Africa here, please and thank you? Something with a bad investment? Yeah, someone didn't think right about something. A Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's somebody that got stuck or they're stuck in a cycle right now because of a friendship they had with somebody where they were trying to get away with something. But that person is getting divorced now, or they broke up with someone, or somebody moved out of a house. So again, it's giving me, again, say there's a man that's a part of a cult or something, or one of these organizations, and he brings a woman in that he gets married to or in a relationship with, and she becomes like his business partner and lover. They're in some kind of contract together, maybe a marriage work contract to do spell work, magic, or something like that. And he takes her around to all the people he has business relationships with and connections with, and connects, her to him. I'm using this as an example. And he connects all of them, so his business partners become hers. But then everything goes left, and things don't work out the way they were supposed to. She gets kicked out the organization. He's not talking to her or dealing with her no more. And she's gone back around to the people he introduced her to that are his friends, and asking for help, asking for work, asking, can you help me do this? Asking for, and it's given that type energy. Okay. Yeah. The 3 of Cups, somebody might have gone to try to celebrate with somebody to try to get away with something. But somebody might already know someone moved out of house or broke up with somebody. Yep, the hangman. Somebody might have wanted to sacrifice someone. I have Pisces and Taurus here. What's a Hierophant here? Was someone trying to get a contract or a marriage? Why is the Hierophant here? Oh, somebody was very emotional about a marriage and they wanted to win at all costs. Okay, so somebody was very emotional about a marriage and they wanted to win at all costs. And someone feels backstabbed and betrayed. And what's the Seven of Pentacles? Somebody might have lied about something, or they could have said something very harsh to somebody. Because someone could have spoken to someone in a very harsh way, and they had an ego death. Someone could be a Leo. Yeah, the Page of Swords reverse could be somebody that speaks to somebody in a very harsh way. Yeah, a King of Cups. This could be a father figure. This could have been about a job or work or something like that. Somebody's being real cutthroat right now. Somebody might have released somebody or just let something go, or they have another perspective now. And that caused somebody to have a tower. Someone could be a Pisces. Yeah, these people were arguing. They had some kind of conflict and argument, and somebody was real cutthroat. Yeah, the Empress reverse could be a Libra. This could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Somebody was in some very cutthroat energy with someone could be a Pisces, High Priestess from South Africa, maybe. I don't know. Someone's an Empress in the reverse, but somebody is fighting right now. Why are they fighting? Because somebody has been in their thoughts about how they didn't get away with the marriage. Oh, okay. Somebody was trying to get away with the marriage to somebody. And someone's a wounded warrior because they didn't get away with it. So they're in a conflict with someone that's either of South African descent or in South Africa about it, because someone wanted someone to make a spiritual offer. Clarify the Page of Cups. Who made that offer? Someone that was very cutthroat, closed emotionally, someone that felt defeated and was waiting and expecting something to work. Okay, got it. So somebody was upset and drowning in their emotions because they didn't get married to someone they wanted to get married to. And they got somebody that I guess they might know is strong or good with magic to make an offer spiritually for them. And they were waiting for it to work, and it didn't work. So it caused this person to lash out at them. They might have spoken disrespectful. They could have cursed them out or just spoken disrespectful to them because their magic didn't work on somebody. Lord have mercy. Yeah, the Hierophant. They wanted this marriage. So either they made a spiritual offer to kill whoever their competition is so that they could get this person to come back to them and marry them. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, but it didn't happen. Somebody's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and somebody could be a Pisces. Somebody might be from South Africa or of South African descent. And now the World card, it's over. Yeah, they tried. And someone's the Fool. They're going off in a new direction in life. Interesting. All right, let's do a final message and I'll come back and do another one. Unless I go into spiritual warfare. Unless I'm about to have to go off into spiritual warfare again. We'll see. What's the final message, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Oh, I get death spells between readings. I get death spells. I get death spells between my readings. You don't even know. Child, you don't even know. Final message, Holy Spirit. That Psalm 23, shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Ashe. Amen. What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Uh-oh. Somebody missed an opportunity already. Now they're trying to hold on to their little pennies because they have to release a burden, a Capricorn, a Cancer. Somebody could not backstab and betray you. All right, tell me more about this Capricorn. They're so emotional right now. Oh, they look mad. They look emotional. Don't this Capricorn look overly? I mean, Capricorn look like they need to visit the dentist. Got teeth on the side hanging over. Ooh, child. Look mad. Yeah, a Gemini. They were working on something with a Gemini. Their complete wish fulfillment. And a Leo. This Capricorn was working together with a Gemini and a Leo. Okay. Clarify the Chariot to move something forward. But they don't know what direction to go. To get your energy. Yeah, to cause you an imbalance to get your energy. They don't know what direction to go. Give me one final card. All right, something could be happening very quickly. One final card. Yeah, the money from sex trafficking, of course, has been going into an overseas account. Yeah, this whole thing was a bad investment for these dum-dums. And now somebody might be about to go to jail. Y'all, I'm QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And this is the last time you will ever see me on camera. Y'all have a blessed Tuesday morning. I will be back in a little while, God willing.